Choosing the right web hosting plan might seem confusing at first, but don't worry. I'll break it down in the simplest way possible. Think of web hosting like renting space on the internet. If you want a website, it needs a place to live, and that's what hosting is. But just like there are different types of houses, apartments, townhomes, mansions, there are different types of hosting plans. Picking the right one depends on what you need. Now, if you're just starting out, you probably don't need anything fancy. Most beginners go with something called shared hosting. It's the cheapest option because you're sharing space with other websites, kind of like living in an apartment building. It's great for small blogs, personal websites, or even small business sites. But just like an apartment, it has limits. If too many people are using the same resources at once, things can slow down. If your website starts getting a lot of visitors, you might outgrow it. That's when people start looking at something called VPS hosting. VPS stands for Virtual Private Server, which is just a fancy way of saying you get more space and resources to yourself. Think of it like upgrading from an apartment to a townhouse. You still share a building with others, but you have more privacy and control. This is great for growing websites or online stores that need a little more power. Then there's dedicated hosting. This is like owning a house. You're not sharing anything with anyone. You get all the space and resources to yourself. It's the best option for really big websites, but it's also the most expensive. If you're just starting out, you don't need this yet, but it's good to know what's out there. Now, if you've heard of cloud hosting, that's another option. Instead of storing your website in one place, it spreads it across multiple servers. This means if one server has a problem, your website doesn't go down. It's like having multiple backup plans in place. This kind of hosting is great if you expect a lot of visitors or need a site that's super reliable. So, which hosting plan should you choose? If you're a beginner, share hosting is usually the best way to go. It's affordable, easy to set up, and perfect for most small websites. And when it comes to beginner-friendly hosting, Bluehost is one of the best choices out there. Bluehost makes it super simple, even if you've never built a website before. They give you a free domain for the first year, so you don't have to buy your website name separately. They also include a free SSL certificate, which keeps your site secure. If you've ever seen that little lock icon next to a website's address, that's SSL. It tells visitors that your site is safe. Without it, browsers might warn people that your site is not secure, and that's never a good look. One of the biggest reasons people choose Bluehost is their 24/7 customer support. If something goes wrong or you get stuck, there's always someone there to help. Plus, their hosting plans are built for beginners, so everything is easy to understand. Even if you have zero experience, you can get your website up and running in just a few minutes. Now, here's the best part. Right now, Bluehost is offering up to 80% off their hosting plans. That means you can get hosting for just a couple of bucks a month. That's less than a cup of coffee. And if you're not sure about committing, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out risk-free. If you decide it's not for you, you can get a full refund, no questions asked. At the end of the day, the best hosting plan is the one that fits your needs. If you're just starting, shared hosting with Bluehost is the best way to go. It's affordable, beginner-friendly, and packed with features that make your life easier. And as your site grows, you can always upgrade to something more powerful. So, if you're ready to start your website, Bluehost is the way to go. You'll save money, get a reliable hosting plan, and have peace of mind knowing that help is always available when you need it. And if this helped, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more website tips. Thanks for watching.